What's happening, people? Welcome to another video with Allsortzz, and we have got another real versus fake video here for you today. Now, of course, it's of the latest iPhone 17 Pro Max. One is real, one is fake. I'm going to let you know which one it is, so you know which one to look out for and which one is real, which one is fake throughout the video. Just before I get started, make sure you follow me on one of the social medias above, as I always put up sneak peeks and what to expect and all sorts. And as always, make sure you subscribe and also hit the bell notification so upload any video, you'll actually be notified. Now, to my left here, I have the original iPhone 17 Pro Max in cosmic orange. Now, to my right, I have the iPhone 17 Pro Max also in cosmic orange. Did I say Pro? This is the iPhone 17 Pro. This is the iPhone 17 Pro and Max. Now, the Pro Max is the fake version. So this is the Goophone i17 Pro Max in cosmic orange. And this is the original Apple iPhone 17 Pro. So the one to my left will be the real, the one to my right will be the fake. Now, make sure you share this video out, so a lot of people will want to buy the original and they might get duped into buying a fake, because if you want a 17 Pro Max, this, if you push the original out the way and I just started with this, you wouldn't even know this is a fake. If you want to check out the unboxing and review of this Goophone i17 Pro Max, I will leave the link in the description box below. This video is just for educational purposes only, just to show you what the fake is like compared to the original, so you don't get scammed. So like I said, make sure you share out the video. So in this video today, we are going to take a look at the box, and I'm going to tell you what to look out for from the original to the fake. Then we're going to move on what we get inside of the box and what the differences are compared to from the real to the fake. Then we're going to take a look at the design of the smartphone and the color comparison as well, and I'll tell you what to look out for if you are buying an original and you may have a fake on your hands. So I'll tell you the differences between the smartphone. And then last of all, we'll take a look at the operating system. There you are going to see a lot of differences from the real to the fake, so make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video to, if you didn't get it from the box to inside the box and the smartphone, make sure you stay to the end and you will definitely find out which one is real, which one is fake, how you can tell compared with the operating system. So if you have any other videos on what you want to see with either of these smartphones, let me know in the comment section below. So let's get started. First of all is the box. Now, as you can tell, looking at it just from the bird's eye view, you could tell there's no difference. Now, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the printout of the fake version, the Pro Max, is a little bit lighter. It's a cheap copy print version compared to the original. It's much more a brighter, much more better quality orange on the original compared to the fake. So just make sure you check out the picture and make sure it's also 3D printed. Now, with the original, you can check out the grooves of the camera lens and also the phone, where it comes to the buttons as well. Now, with the fake, you can actually, it does have a 3D printed, but you can't actually feel the grooves of the camera lens on here. Now, that's a definitely telltale sign that you might have a fake on your hands. So, because if you rub your fingers around the camera lens, it's just a printout. You can't feel any grooves. With the original, you can feel grooves on the camera lens. Now, you can on the body of the fake smartphone, because they've done that really well. Same with the original, you can if you push your fingers through the picture of the smartphone, you can actually feel it. But with the camera lens, that's what you have to check out. Make sure you can feel the ridges and grooves on the camera lens. With the fake, you can't actually see that. Other than that, the color differences, like I said earlier, the logo's placed in the same place and everything else is exactly the same. Coming to the side of the boxes, now the top one of course is the original, the bottom one is the fake. Now, I've got to say, I don't know if you can see it on camera again, the original is a bit more thicker than the fake. It's more slim and it's really white. It's like a cheap white on the fake compared to the nice smooth silky white on the original box. Now, as you can see, the text is exactly the same, but it's really cheaply printed on the fake version. The orange is a bit more lighter and it's a bit more darker on the original. Like, the quality is much more better But just make sure you check out the quality of the text as well. And on the other side, you've got the logos. On the top, it's a nicely printed Apple logo, and it's a cheaply printed Apple logo on the bottom, which is the fake. So let's take a look at the back. While I'm doing this and going along, the iPhone 17 Pro Max original will be the same as the fake one as well. So it will be the same. So all it will get different will be the Pro Max and Pro. That's the only thing difference. But I've gone through the text of the fake and there's no spelling mistake. But I've got to say the quality of the print on the fake is really, really cheap compared to the original. Now original, of course, like I said, when you feel feel the text on the box, you can actually feel the text. Now with the original, with the fake, sorry, it's just printed on, so you can't feel anything, but you can actually feel the groove of the text on the fake. So just rub your fingers through it. If you can feel the text, then yeah, you probably will have a real one on your hands. But if it's a printed copy, you won't feel anything on the fake. Now, as you can tell, it's much more darker black text on the fake compared to the original. It's much more lighter as well. Everything else is exactly the same printed wise. You've got the paper packaging recycle, which the logo is at the top and the text is at the bottom. Now with the fake version, the text is at the side. The logo is at the side of the text, so that might be different on the Pro Max, or it might be the same on the original, which we have on the Pro. So other than that, everything is exactly the same. You had your pull tabs, which exactly the same. If you saw my unboxing review on both of these, they were exactly the same. So the placement of the text is different as well. Now as you can see here, it's placed a little bit more down on the fake compared to the original. The text and the logos, the trademarks are in different text font sizes as well, much more darker. It's much more smaller text on the original compared to the fake as well. So there's quite a bit to look out for, but main thing is roll your fingers, well, swipe your fingers down on the text, and if you can actually feel the text with the grooves, then you should have an original on your hand. If you don't, if it's just a printed copy, then you've got a fake one on your hands. Right, let me just show you inside of the box. So opening up the original, as you can see, there's the iPhone. Now this is the 17 Pro, as you would know, because it's got the camera lens. I've actually stuck it on there, tried taking it off, but I couldn't. But we're just showing you the design. Let's open up the fake one. As you can see here, it's much more darker. Let's bring them, just before we take a look at the phones, we'll see what else we get inside the box. Now one thing you need to look out for, so just before we move on to the phones, as you can see, you would not tell that there's a difference between either of these. The only thing you can actually tell is, if you have them side by side, I'm going to tell you that the braided wire is lighter on the original compared to the fake. It's a bit darker on the fake. Now with the with this pull tab here, it's just cheap cardboard. Now it's premium cardboard on the original. But to say, if you had the fake one in your hand and you didn't have the original, the telltale sign is the manuals. Now this is where it comes into. Now I'm just going to show you the original. Now the original will have quite a few manuals in. It'll have one already stuck onto this plastic bit here, but you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of paper with the original. That's how much you would have. Make sure you check that in the box when it comes to buying one. With the fake, you will only have 2. Or is it 3? Yeah, it's just 2, sorry. And they are not stuck as well, so you can actually take these out. They are not stuck, so I don't want to just rip that. I just want to show you. You'll only have 2 pieces of paper. One that says iPhone and one that says iPhone again, but it's just safely and handy. So you'll only have 2 pieces of paper in the fake one, and you'll have all these in the original. That's the telltale sign. Make sure you check inside the box. Don't be shy. Let's take a look at the smartphones. As you can see here, the first difference is the color. Now with the original, the 17 Pro, it's a much lighter orange with the logo. The logo is actually a bit, I won't say rough, but you can actually feel that the logo is on there. It actually stops your fingers from rubbing through it. But you've got 3 camera lens and you've got your LED flash. It's like a chrome orange color around the body, but you have a darker, much more solid orange color in the bottom half of the phone. You've also got there. But yeah, let me just show you the fake version. Now it's a much cheaper orange and it's a much darker orange compared to the original. Let me just show you. Look at that. It's much more darker. Now one thing you need to know is the camera lens and the camera bump. Now always check the camera lens. I don't know if you can see on the original, it's if we look at the camera lens, on the fake one, it's fake. These two are fake. And this one is original. So make sure you check out these 2 camera lenses, because they always have one camera lens in the fake smartphones, which is the top one right here. These 2 are fake. The LED flash is real and this LiDAR sensor is fake. Now you can actually, if you're just looking at it, you would know that these 2 are fake because there's no lenses inside. It's just the top one. But putting them side by side, you know there's lenses in all 3 of the originals if you're looking at it properly. But coming to the fake one, it's definitely fake on these 2 and original on the top one. Also, this bump, camera bump, which we have here, is much more sharp. Running your fingers through it's like, you know, you're putting it onto a razor blade. It's much more sharp. You might think you might cut your fingers on there, so that's another thing to look out for. Now coming to the side, as you can see here, the button placements are exactly the same. Now the color is a bit different as well. The button, on and off button, is much more darker than the original. Same again, it's a bit more lighter on the original compared to the fake. So just looking at it, you won't actually tell unless you see a really dark power button. Coming to the bottom of the smartphone, as you can see here, there's not much differences, but there is one thing you probably need to look at. Now I'm going to move the original out of the way and I'm going to zoom in to the USB Type-C charging port. This is the charging port of the USB Type-C fake version. Now looking inside, it just looks like a normal USB Type-C charging port, but there's no text in it. Now you're probably thinking, what do you mean text? Let me just move on to the original, and this is a telltale sign. You definitely need to look inside of the charging port. If you don't see any serial numbers or numbers, you definitely know you've got a fake. Let me show you the original and I'll tell you what I'm on about. This is the original. As you can see here, the USB Type-C much more deeper, but you've got numbers inside, and also the circuit board of the charging port is orange as well, and it's not like that. Let me just see if I can give you a better shot of both of these. So yeah, there we have it. That's the top one is the fake, the bottom one is the real one. If you don't see numbers inside, then you know you've got a fake. So look at the circuit board of the charging port. It's orange on the original and it's black on the fake. Make sure that is the same color as the body. I'm talking about the color wise as well. But all in all, if you've got a different color, make sure you've got text inside of the charging port. If you haven't, then you definitely got a fake. One thing you need to look out for: the top one is the original, the bottom one is the fake. Now you've got to see the SIM card tray. Now I know it's more darker on the fake one compared to the original, but the original, it will be placed at the bottom of the phone, but it'll be placing upwards, like meaning the hole will be placing upwards. With the fake, is placed in the middle of the phone, but the hole is placed downwards. If it's facing downwards towards the charging port, it's a fake. If it's facing upwards towards the volume rockers, it's original. So that's definitely one to look out for with the real and the fakes. Now it's time to move on to the operating systems. Both of the buttons you have to push in on the right hand side, and you'll be greeted by the Apple logo. So there's nothing we can actually do there. It's much more lighter on the fake one compared to the original. It may look a little bit different because I've got all my apps stored onto my original one on the left, but let me just show you the differences and how they have actually tried to make the skin of the iOS onto the fake ones compared to the original. So swiping it, as of course, will be exactly the same. Now, one thing to look out for, the fake one will have a app store, but you'll be limited to the apps you can actually download, and you'll also have a big chin at the bottom. Now let me just show you the chins with each other. Look how big the chin is. You need to make sure you've got a slim bezel on the phone. If you've got a big chin like this, and looking at the original, then you've definitely got a fake one on your hands. If you've got a big chin, it needs to be slim bezels, and it needs to be very, very smooth as well. This one, this fake version here, it doesn't actually go. So what you've got to do is scroll down to make sure you get that bar there, and you have to scroll back from the corner. That's how I've worked it out. Okay, moving on is swiping it down from the left will bring up your shortcuts. Swiping it down again will bring up your shortcuts. Swiping it down from the right will bring up your app shortcuts, where you can do your torch and whatnot. Even if you scroll down, it's exactly the same. Look at that. That's how you know that they've tried to copy everything. With the fakes, you just got to just scroll your fingers through. If it's got a little bit of a lag, you know that you have got a fake on your hands. But go through the apps. Now, if you see utilities, or maybe it might be in a different folder, you will definitely see Play Store. If you see Play Store, 100% you've got a fake on your hands. Make sure it doesn't have Play Store. If it does, you've definitely got a fake one in your hands. They might have actually hided it as well in different folders, but usually it be in utilities. Now, if you have got a Play Store, it's definitely a fake. I've actually got a True Tone on my screen, so that's why it may look a bit more brownish, because it goes on after 7 o'clock. But yeah, look at that. Look how they have actually made the fake one look compared to the original. You can even go in and change the silent mode. That's what you can do. Action button. See, exactly the same. Look at that. Exactly the same. You've got no animation, but it's exactly the same. We'll leave it at that. And it actually works as well, don't get me wrong, it does work. Control center, everything is exactly the same. Look at that. Even when you go into apps, same. Let's click the apps. Even the search button's at the bottom as well. The search button's at the bottom. So that's in settings. Look how identical it actually looks. Crazy to think that they've come this far. I've actually done fakes for years now, and they've actually just get better and better year by year, I'm not gonna lie. Mainly, you just need to look out for the operating system, because you've got definitely a bigger lag with the fake compared to the original. There's little bits you need to look out for. The text as well, it's much more bolder and slimmer on the fake compared to the original. As you look at the time, it's more bold and thick compared to the original on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. But yeah, there's basically the main thing is scroll through the phone, make sure it is working properly, make sure it's running smooth, not like this one, because this one has its days. And make sure you don't see Play Store, because if you do see Play Store, you've got a fake one on your hands. Like pushing in the action button will bring up your silent. Same again on the original, it's exactly the same. You have got a dynamic island as well. Even the volume button is exactly the same on the fake compared to the original. Well, it's on the ringer, but when you're playing stuff, it's exactly the same. You get the same. You can actually scroll it up and down as well. So they've actually tried and copied everything when it comes to little animations and features with the fake iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, I couldn't go on for all day, but I just wanted to give you the main features on what to look out for when you have an iPhone 17 Pro original iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max, and you want to buy an original and you may have a fake on your hands. So I hope you enjoyed this video, the real versus fake between the iPhone 17 Pro and the Pro Max in the same color. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you share out the video because a lot of people will want to buy the original and they might get scammed into buying a fake. So please, if you would appreciate it if you'd actually share it out so this video gets to a lot of people, because the iPhone 17 is still new on the market and a lot of people are still trying to buy one, and look how close they are when it comes to the fakes. So yeah, appreciate it. Thanks again for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and I will see you again for another video.